Come on, you fucking wretches. Heading down to the old Mississippi River, downtown Minneapolis. We're going to meet our friend Carf, who's a local fly fishing legend from the Bob Mitchell Fly Shop. He's going to teach Nate P how to fly fish today, hopefully, and we're going to catch some smallmouth bass. I've never fly fished a day in my life, so we'll see how that goes. I'm sure I'll be as good at it as I am regular fishing. Then I'm going to make you the original one-pot meal, the paella. Oh, should I be looking at this camera too? I'm Nate P and this is Shore Lunch. Why is this one blinking red? Just look at this pasty white thigh and really let that guide you, okay?
Okay. I see my landing zone.
Hey, here we are. We're down at the Mississippi River, the old mighty Miss. I'd like to present to you our good friend, Justin Carfagnini.
Oh,
come on in.
I blinked.
Ah, here he is.
How's it going?
Hello. Justin is a...
This is the moment to do this.
Nice to see you. Full-time fishing guru. He guides, he sells, he creates. His videos are far better than ours, and he's here to show us how to do some... what is it, fly fishing?
Yeah, we're gonna fly fish. Did you do your homework and watch a river runs through it?
I did. I watched it. Should I take my shirt off?
It might help later on.
Okay.
Here's your rod.
Oh my God. I'm already scared.
It's 9 foot.
Jesus
It's a long
Christ.
rod.
Yeah.
So this is a 7-weight rod.
Okay.
And that's a 7-weight line. This line is different because it's weighted. And then what we have attached to the line is your typical piece of mono. This is called a leader.
If you could see this out there, America, the line is thick up here, like, I don't know, that feels like about a 20-pound mono, eh?
About, yeah.
And it gets down to like just a thin...
So this is a 10-pound leader.
What's this, a whirly bugger?
It's an old Mr. Wiggly.
Old Mr. Wiggly right here.
Yeah.
So it's foam, it's a foam body over a hook.
And rubber legs.
Rubber legs and then the hair.
Fish love rubber legs.
Okay.
When you walk into the water,
yeah,
make sure you're like this.
Okay. They all call me old rubber legs P.
The line is its own entity.
Okay.
And it's gonna find everything to catch.
Gotcha.
And tangle on.
Yeah.
And knot up on itself.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Ryan Stormo.
You got to fly in the water, right?
Got to fly in the water.
All right, we just walked up here.
Yep.
Now you're gonna strip off a bunch of line like this. So aim the rod tip down.
Okay.
Because the fly line's weighted. We're gonna strip off the line.
Okay.
We're gonna use the water to like snake out some line. Keep that rod tip low.
Okay.
And grab this line here to help it out so it's not suction to the...
Oh, sure.
And just let it feed
there you
through.
Go.
Yeah.
Oh. When you do this against the water, the water tension picks up the line and kind of pulls it out. That's neat.
So now you got all that out.
Okay.
Kind of flip it in front of you. There you go.
Oh, look at that.
And now with fly fishing,
yeah,
10 and 2 o'clock.
Okay.
Think of a clock. The more line you have out,
yeah,
the longer you have to pause because you have to wait for it to go behind you.
Okay.
But the other key is it's fast, you pick up,
yeah,
and it's a hard stop right here. It's like you're picking up the phone and then hanging up on that person right away. It's like this. Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye.
Hello, goodbye. Hello, goodbye. Oh, pick up. Oh, fish on, dude. Holy shit. Whoa, fuck yeah. Holy shit, that's fucking awesome, dude.
Right there, yeah.
Yeah, buddy. Dude, nice little smallmouth right there. What's that, about 7-8 pounds? Now, you know what we do on Shore Lunch when we catch a fish? We give it a passionate kiss, and then we smell its breath. Oh.
We're done, right?
It's time for some pie. You guys hungry?
Yep.
Dude, sweet. Fuck yeah. Okay, so we'll get some line pulled out here. Hello, goodbye.
Now pick up again, and you can throw
Hello.
more line.
Goodbye.
People get frustrated with themselves when the line doesn't go straight out as far, and it kind of jumbles up.
Yeah.
I tell people, as long as it gets out in front of you, you're fishing.
Now, how do you give this thing action?
So, that's the next step. I was teaching you casting.
Okay.
But you got the casting down. Now, after you make a cast, I'm going to transfer that line to that other hand under those 2 fingers, so that when I'm giving it life, I strip in line like that, and then if a fish eats, I'm going to just trap it right there.
Gotcha.
And then pull from behind.
And set the hook.
Yep.
Hello. Goodbye. Oh, pick up. There we go. Oh, fish on, baby. Oh, yeah, it's a monster.
Aerial
Oh, come here, you little guy. Little fatty boy.
He's eating good.
Yeah, it's a fucking smallmouth bass right there. Bye. I kind of like fly fishing.
Nate is doing pretty dang awesome.
On a scale of 1 to 4.
4.5.
Really?
Yeah.
You know why? Because I got a good teacher.
Oh, cool.
Oh, that's a malmerd.
To be stealthier, instead of slapping the water, each time that you want to get further, keep it in the air.
Okay.
So 1, 2. I'm holding the line here in this hand.
Okay.
I'm going to open my hand. On the forward cast, I'm going to open my hand to let line out, and then I'm going to close it when I go back.
Okay.
I'm going to let that line shoot through.
Gotcha.
And then I'm going to pull it back some more to get that second cast in there.
Okay.
It's a false cast. That's what it's called. And then it just shoots all that line out there.
Oh, look at that. Sorta.
I just want to show you how much I'm pausing.
Okay.
Like, I have all this line.
Okay.
So.
Oh, wow.
So it's a longer pause.
Oh, that's a nice long cast.
There you go.
Almost.
You're getting it. Oh, and I forgot to tell you.
Yeah.
The number one thing too, when you're casting, you want to lock your wrist.
Patreon, if you haven't signed up already, you could join us for as little as $1 a month. If you join up, you'd be able to take a look at some really cool bonus footage. Take a picture of that hound. That's a basset hound. We're gonna be switching lures up here to a subsurface lure, and we were just talking about Justin pinches all his hooks down.
When you pinch the barb, it's easier to remove the hook from the fish, but more importantly, it's easier to remove from us. We're gonna use something that is gonna be subsurface. It's gonna go underneath the water. So this one imitates a bait fish.
Okay. Oh yeah.
This one is gonna imitate a bait fish, but also a crayfish. So these rubber legs, when you strip in, they're gonna fold back, but on the pause, they're gonna flop back out.
Okay.
Get in
Boy,
there.
that thing's got cool action, man.
Yeah.
You were right about those little legs.
Oh, you're in one.
Oh yeah, we got a fish on. That's a bass, huh?
That's a bass.
Nice.
That's a pretty one.
That's beautiful. Smallmouth bass, I'd say pound for pound in the sport fish world, they fight hard. Goodbye. Thank you. Crocs are performing as poorly as they always do in water. Fish on. Oh, beautiful. There's a bigger one there. Justin, you know what you do with it?
You gotta kiss him and
You
smell
give him a kiss, you gotta smell his breath. What do you smell?
Mint.
Let's get a bigger one, eh?
Let's do it.
If I do a montage of you and Justin catching fish in slow motion, what is the soundtrack? Go.
When the moon hits your eye like a big pizza pie, that's amore. When the booze is something you've had too much wine, that's amore. Bells will ring, ding-a-ling-a-ling, 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 that's amore. Bells will ring, oh, fish on.
Hey, that's amore.
That's amore.
That's amore fish.
Absolutely been clobbering them out here. I think we've put on what they call a clinic. He's got a bottle of water with his own face printed on it. Look at how handsome that is.
Check this out.
We're gonna make a beautiful paella today. I'm just gonna quick chop up this chorizo. Add the chorizo to the pan. I'm gonna add a little extra virgin olive oil in. Justin's over there ripping it up. This guy's like a fishing machine. I got some boneless chicken thighs, and I'm just gonna cut them down into manageable pieces, okay? God, you know what? I totally fucked up too. I used the wrong pan. God, hang on one second. Cut, can you cut? That's what I wanted to do first, is get my broth cooked hot. I'm gonna dump all the broth in there, okay? Because when we add this broth to the rice, I want it to be warmed. Jumbo prawns. Get out of there, you bee. Here's what we're gonna do with these prawns. Pull the head right off. Head in our broth. Put all the shells right in the broth. We're gonna bring this broth to a boil, and these shells are gonna impart a beautiful flavor. I got 6 of these bad boys. Are you with me so far, everybody? Leave that in the comments. Justin catching fish back there?
Not yet.
We got a nice hefty boil going. I'm just gonna boil it for a few minutes because I don't wanna reduce this liquid down too much. We're gonna turn the burner off, take these chunks out, put them in the trash. We're gonna be left with this beautiful stock, and it's been imparted with all the prawn flavor. I think if we just set this right here, I'm gonna add my chorizo back in. Now you know what we're gonna do to these so we don't burn them? we're gonna flip, 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 flip. Just getting the chorizo removed out here. It's all done. It's so crispy. Look at all this fond on the bottom of the pan here. Well, I'm gonna remove this chicken into this tin foil. We're gonna make just a little tin foil packet here. Keep it nice and warm. And I'm gonna grab the shrimp. BRB, the secret to cooking them is to not overcook them. Just like when you cook anything, really, you'll kind of watch halfway up, and as soon as that's cooked, you can flip them over. Yeah. Now these onions are gonna start to cook, and they're gonna start to coat themselves in that oil that was in there. It's gonna just be a ton of flavor. Just putting a little beer in there, just to kind of clean that pan up a little bit. I'm gonna add in some garlic next, okay? 3 cloves. Better salt her up. Hang on one second. I forgot the goddamn bell pepper at home, I think. Yep, that's okay. We're just not gonna talk about it. It's our Norwegian fish paste, just to add a little more fishy flavor. This stuff was given to me by my friend Ivar from Norway, and it's very delicious. I'm gonna do a little glug of tomato paste too. Now, it's party time. Let's just go ahead and say this much rice. How's that look? We're gonna stir it around and let it get coated with all this deliciousness here. Now it's time for some nice stock. About half of the stock's gonna go in now. I got a little saffron. I put in about 15 strands. I'm gonna bring this up to a little bit of a boil. I'm gonna add the chorizo back in. I got some really nice green beans here, and I'm gonna give it one more stir before stirring time is over. So we're gonna add the rest of our liquid. It's very close. Oh my God.
How long before we eat?
Oh, I'm gonna say 7 to 10 minutes. Look at him, look at this. His fly nary touches the water. Okay, I'm gonna get the proteins added back in there. What do you think, America? Does that look nice?
I got a fish.
Fish on. You got a pike?
No, Smalley.
Nice work, buddy. We're gonna let the rest of the liquid cook off, and then I'm gonna let the bottom roast a little bit. That's the socarat. Well, let's dig into this, huh?
All right, let's eat.
You know, we kind of started everything with that chorizo oil, and that flavor has imparted itself throughout the dish. The rice has taken on the nice flavor of the sea. Chicken's got a nice little burnedy taste to it that I really enjoy. And then you get a little snap from the green bean. And we have this nice sucarat that we've created, the roasted rice on the bottom of the pan.
I love the crispiness of this chorizo.
Pure flavor explosions. Forecam today is brought to you by the Marini. The Marini is a small, independent wine producer in the Willamette Valley in Oregon. They care about making delicious wines, natural wines, unique wines, open fermented wines. What we're drinking today is the Marini Pinot Noir Super Deluxe Cuvée by St. Reginald Parish. 2021, Willamette Valley. Willamette Valley. If you go to themarini.com/shore lunch, you can get a special deal. Is it a deal on the wine, right?
We don't know. Just go there and see what happens.
We don't know exactly what it is. Go there and see what happens. Eric, honey, come over here. That's part of our thing we do, you know.
I'm for it.
We feed our friends. Thanks for learning me how to fly fish.
Yeah.
I never thought I'd be able to.
It was a pleasure teaching you how to fly fish. And honestly, you're a natural.
What was your experience like on shore lunch?
It was a 10 out of 10.
Yes.
Would do again.
Oh. Sorry about that. I kicked the table to get some rice off my shoe, and it made you burp super loud. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for observing Shore Lunch. It's been a great day. We put a hurting on the smallmouth.
Sure
Learned how to fly fish. Made a paella for the first time. Didn't fuck it up. Until next time, America. I've been Nate P. This is Justin C. Ta-ta. See, I'm waving goodbye to him, and he's waving goodbye to him. This is good. I've only gotten a little bit of my balls wet. We always like to pick up a little trash. Leave the spot better than you showed. Amsterdam.